Hey guys, Dailyserg here. I'm going to be investing in a little tripod for my iPhone so I don't have to hold it like this the whole time. So we'll see how it goes. Sorry for the shakiness. Two things today I want to talk about um, off season training and also training outside of soccer, how to help build your stamina, your speed, your agility, something to help you benefit soccer but not doing that soccer specific training. Um, when I went to high school, I never played high school. I ran cross country and track. That was beneficial to me because it helped me with my speed, helped me with my endurance. So that's great. I have an example, a kid on my team. He wasn't the fastest kid for the longest time. He doing cross country and track. He was the fastest kid on my team, endurance wise, running I think a 5:20, 5 mile, which doesn't mean much, but the fact that he is consistently training to run daily and get better, it shows that the effort and the work is paying off. And then I also have a kid that's on the team that I train that is wrestling. And he wrestles every day after school, goes to meets. I'm sure it's a tough sport. I don't know anything about it. I'm not going to mention too much about it. But my theory, my thing is you're doing so much of that training for that sport, wrestling, it's taking time away from your goal, which is soccer, to be a better soccer player. I imagine he's not going to be a professional wrestler or go to school for wrestling because he's a twig. But that's taking his time away, the hour, the 2 hours after school, before school, whatever it is, to get better. So I don't, it's a double-edged sword. Yes, you want to take a break from soccer. You feel like this is getting you stronger, getting you better. But I feel like you can incorporate that into soccer. You can do a strength and conditioning program to help you get faster, to help you get stronger. But you've got to understand your role of a soccer player. So, hey, my role as a soccer player, if I'm a defender, if I'm a forward, or midfield, what do I need? Each one's different. If I'm a forward, I need quick, fast twitch muscles. I need to be going from 0 to 100 in 3 steps. Same thing as a defender. I need to be quicker. My feet need to be quick. I can be stronger off the ball, so I'm not getting knocked down. There's things you can do. So be smart about what you pick to be your off training. Um, don't get stuck in something that you feel like is going to be benefiting you, but in the contrary, it's hurting you because you're not touching the ball. And then off-season training, I don't understand why people don't take advantage of it. I grew up in Utah. There's snow 5, 6 months out of the year. And when I was on the national team, 14, 15, 16 years old before I went to Argentina, my mentality was there's kids in Florida, California, Arizona that don't have this obstacle of snow, don't have this obstacle of bad weather. They are training on a daily basis outside when I'm not, when I can't, I'm restricted. So what did I do? I went on a racquetball court. I trained, wasn't the same thing, but I made sure that I was still fit. I still had lots of touches on the ball. Of course, not the same as playing in a game, playing outdoors, but I made sure that I did the best I could to stay fit, strong, quick touches, go with the ball, bring the ball, all these little things. I made sure that I wasn't falling behind in those 4 or 5 months because we always had winter camps. And if I went to a January camp and my excuse was I'm not fit or I'm not good enough without the ball, with the ball, endurance, whatever it was, coach is going to be like, you're not good enough. There's a better player that's going to take your spot, and boom, there goes your chance. I was not going to let that happen. My mentality was that kid in Florida is not going to be better than me in these 6 months. So I did everything I could. I trained indoors on a field that wasn't even turf. It was just concrete. It was in a tire store. I had a huge warehouse, just did that. My aiming was getting the ball through the tires. I did the racquetball courts. I didn't make excuses. There's players that make excuses day in and day out. Oh, it's too cold. There's ice on the. It doesn't matter. Go outside and do it. Find a place to do it. If you want to do it, you'll do it. I'm a firm believer that if you are going and determined to do something, you will find the way to do it. You're not going to make that excuse of, oh, it's too cold, whatever. So my thing is, my mentality was different than a lot of players these days. And I feel like that was the big difference maker between players that make it and don't make it. There's the want, the will, the determination, and my thought process was there's players that I compared myself to that were doing better than me. I said, hey, why is he getting this look at a college coach, or at the time college or professional, and I'm not? And what's he doing differently than I'm doing? I'm training a lot harder. I'm going to make sure that no one is training harder than me. No one's doing better than me. So that was my mentality. I feel like players need to take advantage of the off season to really put in and the work and to make sure they take advantage of those 2-3 months that you're not in season, you're not seeing your team regularly. Just put in the work. Don't let these 2-3 months pass by without putting in that work, because then come the spring season or whatever comes back, or the fall, whatever it is, you're sharp. You haven't lost a beat. You're right on stride to where you want to be. So that's my 2 cents for players nowadays. I make sure that you are taking advantage of it, making sure that you are putting in the work, not letting that person that's training doing more than you, because there's always someone doing more than you. Don't let that player doing more than you take advantage of it and you're not. So always take advantage of the off season. Always take advantage of the time that you don't have work or school or whatever it is. Put in the work. I promise you it will pay off. All right? Best of luck. No days off. Own your development. Good luck, guys.